Hi there, today we're going to have a chat about our label holders. These are optional extras that can be selected at step 4 of the booking process. They're completely free. All you need to do is pay for postage. So inside your label holder, you have 2 zip ties and you have the label holder itself. Now if I hold this up close, you'll be able to see there are 2 metal rings on the label holder. Each label holder has these 2 little metal rings. The zip ties loop on through and then you tie it around the handle. It's that easy. Depending on where you're sending from and to, you might have more than 1 label holder arrive in the post, depending on the customs requirements and depending on the amount of pieces that you're sending on the service. So I've got my suitcase here. Let's talk about where the label holder should not be attached. It should definitely not go on a telescopic handle. It should definitely not be attached to the zips. Now, where should it be attached? We're looking for a handle, one that is physically attached to the suitcase that you can use for carrying the suitcase, but it doesn't extend out and doesn't move like zips. So in this scenario, I have got my label holder. It's got my label inside it, and I'm going to attach this to the outside of my suitcase. So I've got my label holder. I've got my zip tie through the label holder. I simply want to loop this around my handle and then secure my zip. And then I repeat the process for the other one. Loop it through the label holder, loop it around my handle, and zip tie it closed. And just like that, we have securely attached our label to the outside of the suitcase using a label holder and the zip ties. It's really that easy. We've already got one attached. Let's say that your route requires a packing list to be attached, okay? All we want to do now is get our packing list. We've put it inside our label holder already. We simply move over to the suitcase, loop it round, secure it down, loop it through, secure it down. There you go. And just like that, you now have your label and you also have your packing list attached to the outside of your suitcase. So if you're on one of the routes that has packing list, personal effects form and label, we've already got 2 of them attached. So we just want to repeat the same thing for our personal effects form. We loop it through, we loop it round, we loop it through, we loop it round. Now, you'll notice whenever I was attaching them, I did it kind of loose, and that's intentional so we can get these all on securely. At this point, now that all the stuff is on, you might want to tighten them up. You might want to cut off the edges so they're not sitting loose. It's completely up to you. The main thing is, these are now securely attached. They're not going to come off easy, and it allows your shipment to travel on the network and be identified every single step of the way. Attaching labels is such a vital part before your item is collected that you really have to take the time and make sure that it's attached as strongly as possible, which is why we love our label holders. It really takes the effort out of everything. You put the stuff in, you zip it round, zzz, job done. That ain't going anywhere. So there we go. Just like that, we've managed to get our label holders securely attached to the outside of our suitcase that allows our suitcase to be identifiable the whole way through the network. And really, that is the aim of the game. Now, if you don't have time to receive our label holders, there is an alternative available. We have made another video explaining how to attach your labels without label holders, but really, we would recommend this way 10 times out of 10. I hope you find the video helpful. Make sure to follow, subscribe for more videos coming up, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks so much.